Good morning, Internet. Average Joe Daniel here with this week's 5 and 5. Number one, context is important when studying your Bible. You got to know what the passage is talking about. Number two, some verses can stand alone. That means you don't necessarily need additional verses to understand the context. Number three, always petition the Holy Spirit for guidance when studying your Bible. Number 4 today, James 1:4. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. All right, so what is patience here? What does it mean in this verse? That's number 5, patience. Okay, so one online dictionary defines patience as the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. So if we look at the Greek dictionary, we get a couple of the words thrown in the definition of patience here. We get steadfast, enduring, and perseverance. So steadfast means to be admirably unwavering. And admirably is simply another way to say deserving of respect. So steadfast is to be unwavering in a manner that is respectful. Enduring is long-lasting. Think of your endurance runners. They can go and go and go. And perseverance is persistence in doing something despite the difficulty or delay in achieving success. So, though they're all a little different, they certainly tie together. So another way we could say these things is to endure is to stay the course. To be steadfast is to do so in a way that's deserving of respect. And persevering is being steadfast and enduring regardless of the opposition or the difficulty in doing so. That is patience, all of those things. So, if we let all of those things work in us when it would be complete, or when, as the verse says, let patience have her perfect work. Well, what is perfect work? Well, perfect is as good as it can possibly get. So once we have endured steadfastly, persevering in all that is thrown at us, then we will be perfect, as good as we can possibly be, and entire, which is complete, and wanting nothing. So if we are complete, if we are whole, there is nothing for us to want. So our 5 and 5 is all about context. So many of us understand the context in this verse to speak specifically to trials and temptations. But a trial or a temptation is simply anything that potentially separates us from God. That if we give in or surrender, we will create distance or space between us and God. So anything that opposes us to living in a manner that pleases Him. So as we experience these things, we must understand that patience is what gets us through. When faced with adversity, we must be patient. We must be steadfast. We must endure, and we must persevere. And that grows our faith in God, which brings us to completion. So if we wanted to dive into patience a little deeper here, we can remember from one of our previous discussions that love is patient. Well, patience brings us to completion then we can understand the true importance of love. Or it'll help us to understand anyway. So love is many more things than just patient. And look at how incredibly important patience, look at how incredibly important patience is to our faith and our character development. So, no matter what we may be experiencing, be patient. God is with you. He is with us. And being patient, enduring whatever it is in a way that is admirable, and doing this regardless of the difficulty, will bring us to completion, a place of wanting nothing. Well, I'm over, as usual. But until next time, stay salty.